Very YouTube once again. We don't want that song. It mentions something that I don't want to know about. Welcome. Why is this webcam not working with me here today? Also, why is this too high? Too high? Still too high. God damn it. I must have knocked it earlier. So, I guess. So. YouTube actually surprises once again with a decent song there. I Had a Feeling by Truck Tribe. Funky dance and electronic. Yes, today we are going to the Genshin for a moment. I think I titled it that we are paving our way to Enkanomiya, but there was a quest which we sort of dropped to the side, or more like Sarah is talking. We couldn't attempt as of yet. It needed some waiting. So I picked that one first. Also, there is a probability we are going to come to Genshin tomorrow as well. And that is because I've gotten very close over here to 10. I think with quests and with tomorrow dailies, it will be possible to do 10 pulls for Ganyu, which we would do then. Oh yeah, I was talking about Mikuga Furnace. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this first. Yes, Mikuga Furnace. Swanry, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I believe you have not been here before. I at least do not remember your name popping out in the past. And again, my memory is absolutely terrible, so I might be wrong about that as well. Alright, Xavier. Perfect timing, traveler. The data has almost been gathered. It is now time to retrieve the beacons. Leave it to me. That I shall. Best be quick and sneaky. Don't let the Fatui spot you. Sneaky? Are you kidding me? I'm the opposite of that. Yeah. Sort of, actually. I should have a look into those because I need white iron. Yeah. As I can craft. Could craft, thanks to that. A weapon. For lovely Noel. And we could get it to 5th level that way. It's my first time watching, but hello. Hello. Much appreciated still. Obviously. That you dropped by. Not the iron that I want. Oh, that one. White iron chunk, that's what we need. Sort of. When are you?
Yeah.
This quest I picked like 2 months ago, to be fair. For the first time. Oh boy. I'm really not progressing with the story. But whatever. Whoops. I do not remember where it was. Which is terrible. Lower. Oh, okay.
お主でこの方
これで間に合いますね。
Let's get rid of this quest. Yo. How'd it go? Do we have the beacons? Sure. Bravo. Give me a moment. Thought we had been acting more and more strangely. Okay. Hopefully they're hatching some other dastardly plots. Of course they do. That's what they always do. Come on. Come on, Xavier. Come on. Come on. Be realistic. Don't tell me I have to wait for him again. God damn it. Oh, it disappeared? The quest? Honestly, I still feel like we'll have to come back to this guy. Something tells me that. Through the mists? Sure. Through the mists. Funnily enough, I don't know why this week. Yes, this week. For some reason I teleported to this island. And somehow the crappy chests resetted themselves. I do not know why. Some of them in the very beginning, which I was completely sure I opened. And it really is weird. I hope it's not the same on the rest of the area, which I technically 100%ed, but whatever. Hey, come on, what you doing? This situation looks grim. Yeah, sky's looking strange and stuff. Actually, I totally dig this color of the sky. Well, the Tsurumi island is about to be destroyed, and then everything will start again. And that's the thing we talked about yesterday. However, it seems that things are even more serious than when I came here previously. Perhaps it's because we destroyed those perches. The name of the child trying to help, it's Rue, right? If you want to break the cycle and free Rue, now is the time. Let's go. Let's totally do that. That's why I'm here to help. Did Miss Sumida ask you to do it? No, I've come here of my own accord. What? You're volunteering? What? And no either, I just feel like I should be here. How should I describe that feeling? Ah, right. It's like this. Perhaps I simply find it intolerably shameless for me to play the fly on the wall as we boldly step into Tsurumi Island. Perhaps I believe that even illusions have feelings, and so I would do ill in allowing them to suffer in the cycle. Or perhaps I simply think that I might help Peru by breaking this perpetual ocean of fog, and is fulfilling the wishes of my ancestors. I should be freed from the history that binds me. Alright. I mean, whichever it is, let's do it, man. Hey, come on, since when were you? So much like a light novelist. Yeah, Lady Sumida did speak these words. When I told her that I would like to help, she suddenly gained a spark of inspiration. I did not understand what she said, but I believe that since Lady Sumida said so, then that must be how things are. But sounds like her style, right? Still, Paimon thinks yesterday's events have probably made Ru too angry to talk to us. I know. Lady Sumida said, in this manner the bloodline spanning millennia shall... Could we, like, lose the quotes? Well, shall I believe that Kama, that is to say, I can speak to him. There is a very strong resemblance, yeah. Rudy does mention that being unable to speak to those illusions weirded him out and worried him. So being able to talk to you should cheer him right up. But where do we find him? There is a few places the storm doesn't touch. Oh, you're right. Wakukau, Oina, Otake. It mentioned those places wouldn't be hit by lightning under the circumstances. And those would be his hiding spots where he wait out the storm. Well, let's go looking at it. Let's start with Wakukau soul. Wakukau. Why do I have problems with saying that? So weird. Come on, just pretty enthusiastic today, eh? Travel to... I'm already there, so... They must be reenacting the storm. According to Sumina, her plot setup says that local ley lines are produced... Whoa. That was unexpected. Go to Wakukau Shoal. Okay, so the chest... Okay, I'm digging this. The pink lightning striking the ground here. What the fuck? There is a chest in here. How? How in the heck are you here? This is so weird. I'm very aware that those chests are absolutely useless. I still would like them to be open. And again, I do not understand how they are here again, considering I literally was going after all the chests in the game. On the island. And definitely opened them. I'm digging really the lightning being this color now. No, it looks good. Ow. I would like them to not hit me though. No. Just up ahead. And there's another chest. What the... Ow. Too bad that they literally only give the stuff that is absolutely not needed. Useless stuff, basically. Very useless. Oh, so the stone really doesn't reach this place. Paimon doesn't see you anywhere either. Come on, you try. I'm not trying that. Alright. No, not like that. We're looking for you more like, Roo, it's Kama, where are you? Roo, it's Kama, where are you? Still response, Paimon's getting worried. So why is there no thunder lightning here? We could use power feather, yeah. Worth a try. Are you kidding me? Dude, a buzz off, honestly. Fine, at least we'll get some of that. And then wait. Another chest. Why? Why is it back here? Whatever. Well, that didn't do much. No. Oh boy, stream, welcome. How's your stream, sir? Or madam? Wow. Just wanna spread some positivity, awesome, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much. This is literally the second? Yes, the second raid that happened to me. Much appreciated. With 2 people, absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. Were you perhaps also playing Genshin? I actually don't remember what was even the pop-up for the raid, to be honest. On the screen at least. Well, for us. Use the feather. Using the feather. Feather did absolutely nothing. Which is funny. Here? Now it did something. Awesome. Where did this guy come from? I literally did not see him. What the frick? Got you. Luckily enough. Touch. What's this? Looks like a feather. You don't say, Paimon. You don't say. Well, be careful! Certain motions surge forth. You see an island blocked by fog. Beneath you, hear the voices of tiny lives that dwell there with ease. Boars, humans, squirrels, lizards. Right. I wonder if I would be able to actually read it if I didn't try reading it out loud. Who knows? Hey, Lumine! What happened? That was close, you were just frozen! What? Don't tell me they will get triggered back. It flew away! What happened? I was worried. I was drawn to Thunderbird's memories. Oh, they seem to destroy the island. There's no way to establish that at the moment. If that's the case... It's just like Lady Sumida said, the will of the Thunderbird will resurface. Okay. Indicates the voice took her during the battle. Might be in the Thunderbird. Curious. It was looking for someone. Maybe Thunderbird is also looking for the little guy. For a relate adventure to the peak. So the feathers of the Thunderbird were the basis of the miHoYo and can summon spirits. I was told these legends by my grandfather as he taught me how to make the miHoYo. Wait, you can make them? God damn it, you couldn't just have made one for Lady, Sumida, Well, because Lady Sumida did not ask. What the guy? I get him for. It's like with work. If you are not asked, you don't take the request or whatever. I get him. I'm just saying. But if I should have the chance to help her in the future, I will mention this matter. Still, what shall we do next? The direction in which the feather flew away doesn't quite match up the Oina Beach or Autaka Plains. Tsurumi is in a lot of danger, sure. Yes, and we are on borrowed time as well. This will start again once the thunder stops. Yup, and Drew said that things get real wild when the thunder starts coming down. Well, let's forget about the feathers' whereabouts for now. We've got to go to the spots where there is no thunder. Look for Ruder. Right then, next stop, Oina Beach. As long as we can talk to him, there's hope. No, I would literally be like that. Like in the last work, I was not asked, luckily enough, to video edit at all. So I obviously did not say I could do it. I did have to create shorts for the company, but obviously I would not put more effort into that. Seriously? Oh yeah, I should be collecting those for Toma, if my memory is correct, because... yeah. Just 33 left. Use the feather. Defeat the opponents. Oh boy. Well, this is not going to be pleasant. That was weird. On one end, I don't regret having higher level, adventure level, obviously. Opponents higher level, they drop better stuff, or more like more stuff. On the other hand, I hate it because it takes much longer to defeat them. And I would like to rely only on brute force. Hello. Touch the feather. Oh, it's here. This feather's just like the last one. Surprisingly, Paimon, it's usually how it is when it's the same bird. Don't worry, Paimon, watch over you. Oh yes, Paimon, you protect us. I read it. I don't remember anything I read. We chased the monsters away. Ah, let me know back. Nice. This one flew away too. It doesn't look like Ru's here either. Mountain. Do you know anything about Mountain? Come on, man, come on. Mount Kana. It was there where the Thunderbird reposed. That place, in fact, a hollow cavern from which the Thunderbird would take off into the skies like a violet meteor that could be seen even through the fog. It was sent by the people of Tsurumi that Thunderbird... Actually, now that I think about it, there is something I should do about here. This title might actually not work. Paving the way through the fog. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because it seems like it might take us a while. Title should be updated. It was said by the people of Tsurumi Island that Thunderbird dispersed the mysterious folk to protect the island. That conflicts with what I saw in the best memories. So you're saying? You're like the memories that came to you when you touched the feather. But this folk wasn't created by the Thunderbird? Perhaps our ancestors were wrong. Or they were liars. Well, that's understandable, considering that you can barely see the sun or the moon from down here. Maybe the Thunderbird's light was the only light they'd ever see. Speaking of ancestors... That's right, we saw someone who looked like an ancient version of Yukama. Here is what went down, Sayokama from earlier. And that's what happened, man. They seem to be pretty friendly with you. That may truly have been my ancestor. So, did the ancient Kama meet Sai after leaving Tsurumi Island? The records don't say anything about that. Hey. Well, where shall we go next? We'll keep looking for Ru, of course. Let's see where the next spot is. don't know. I do not remember. I think they said it, but whatever. Otaka planes? Yeah, we've been there before. Well, let's go. For sure. But before that, it will take a moment, but whatever. You punk. Then when I clicked, it slid away. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Domo. Square stool. Wow, what a find. Okay, the planes. Yeah, let's teleport. I'm so glad I was not looking directly at the screen right now with the game. You don't need to worry. Senses. Noise. What's the last possible location? We're here to help. Hey, what's that weird noise? Yeah, monsters, be careful. Just a YouTube notification. Just a YouTube notification. I guess I did not put the barrier in time. Okay, this guy is a pain, that's true. Sadly. Even there is a ton of Electro opponents, I kinda wish I also had Kaya in the team now. But whatever. I don't really plan to switch anything from... Okay, this guy is running away, so... Come closer here. Come on. I have not seen that attack before from him, not gonna lie. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. I would like to have that in my arsenal. Fuck. Dude, stop running. Stop running. Game over. Lumina, Paimon, I thought you'd not come here anymore. It's good to see you that you're alright. super dangerous! Just a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The 3 cards at the edges. That's what I'm counting. The same heart. Obviously the clothes seem to be completely different, but the hat. Okay, the hairstyle's a bit different. Kama, you need to change your hairstyle, man. Anyway. But this place is super dangerous. There's thunder, lightning everywhere, and if you get struck by lightning, you will get hurt, and I don't know why, but it looks like the storm's getting scarier than before. It must be because you heard the perch. Why did you come back? Roo, we brought Kama to see you. Hey, Kama. I'm back. Hey, Big Brother, is it really you? Hey, wait, are you illusion too, Kama? Oh, Lady Sumida told me to say this. Come on, this isn't the time for tricks, man. Sorry. The Kama knew led a full life after leaving Tsumi Island. His greatest regret was not being able to help you. I'm a descendant of his. Lumina, Paimon, and I are here to help you. Hey, descendant? Son? I'm afraid you're quite a few generations off, man. Wait, I don't get it. Descendants doesn't mean that Big Brother Kama is no longer around. It's been a long time, you know. Hey? What happened to him after he left? I waited for so long until Tsumi Island started looking like this, but he and his sister Sayo never did. That means so worried. Well, you know a little about what happened to Kama, you knew. If you'd like to listen, I could tell you. That'd be great. Kama tells Roo some things about his family history. Paimon says in helping him omit the parts that are not positive or hard for children, something. So many things happened in the outside world, huh? I never knew that the world beyond the fog was so big, or that it had so many people. The unchanging nature of Tsurumi Island is the abnormal thing here, man. Yep, that's why we're here to help. Help? But you destroyed the parches and made Kapachira angry. If the ceremony goes smoothly and she accepts me at our sacrifice, then everything will be fine again. That might not be what the Thunderbird wants. But how would you know, Lumina? You haven't met Kapachira. She doesn't come back in so long. She must be so angry. I can say this for sure, but... let's give it a try. And if not, we are going to... Again? Curious tunes, tiny human, afraid not of thunder and storms. Hey, this is the first time I met Kapachira. Yeah, those are the village to say that I can bring peace to thunder and storms. My memory is clearer than before. Is it because Roo is here? I was too impressed to sing the village, so I came here to practice. Do you like it, Keke? Before you humans learned to make fire, a thunderbird storm had already swept across the ocean alongside me, with but a flap of my wings. Purple lightning will tear through the cloud like serpents. My crash shakes the ocean depths and the heart of the earth. Or something. I have heard the songs of the trees, the strains of the cloud and rain, and the melodies sung by the blue flying dragon of the far north. Oh, we know him. I've heard every trembling chorus of fox and rabbit and war must have descended upon land. But your song is special. It is different from that of the boar, the fish, and the wind kamui. You're speaking funny, I don't get it. But I guess you like my song then. I do not know. I only know that I have never heard it before. When? Well then, shall I sing you another tune when you come again with the thunder and rain? Your lives are fragile and puny. Perhaps you shall already have turned to dust before remembrance matter. But if you have not, then you shall sing for me again. Everything you say is so complicated. Oh yeah, my name's Roo. What's yours? Everyone in the village calls you Great Thunderbird, but you must have a name, right? A name. Well, what should I call you? I mean, if you want to sing it for you again and I call out to you, what shall I call out?
I don't know. She gave me a name long ago, but I've forgotten it. I do not need such things, nor have any dirt someone meet fussily. How about this? And that, Grandmama taught me a few new words in the Ishin script today. Let's start using them to give you a name. That should do. So I gave her the name Kanna Kapachir.
Kanna.
Let's name you Kanna Kapachir then.
Great Eagle of the Storm. Okay, nice. That's nice.
Ridiculous. Still, it matters not to me. Well decided then. I need to go back now, or the others will worry. I'll definitely sing it for you again. Ha! Perhaps I shall forget you immediately, Rue. Well, I won't forget, see you.
Did the Great Thunderbird forgetful? That is the question.
Yeah, it flew away. He flew off to Mount Kana. Are those Kapach's memories?
She always remembered you.
Did you give her name after all?
She also remembered my problems to sing for her again. But that, if this is the case, why did everyone become like this? Why did the village become like this? Did we anger Kapachir but not performing the ceremony correctly? I don't think that this was what the Thunderbird was mad about. It was about just performing the ceremony. Or whatever else.
I see, understood now more or less. Well then I suppose our next step is to Mount Kanna. But it's a sacred ground, we can't set foot there.
And who decided that?
And you mean Paimon come around 3 times and yet things haven't got better?
Well, you're the one who talked about the rule of 3. Good omens must occur 3 times for good fortune to truly descend. I totally... maybe not.
And you
must forge past obstacles 3 times to succeed on the 4th. Yes, totally Paimon.
You know what? Paimon still thinks this could be the rule of 4 instead.
Maybe you're right, Paimon. True, you've already met with 3 difficulties, Lumina, Paimon. But we have.
Alright, I believe you.
And since Kanna's descendant has also returned, this must mean that good things are in store for us. But if nothing good happens, I'll be very, very mad. You hear? Of course, let's go then. Let's go. Oh no, there is no teleport to the Kanna mountain. Damn it. I've seen what is right to do, game. Trying to be sneaky like that with that lightning there. Okay, I honestly don't remember where the entrance was, like always. It was somewhere in here, but maybe, or maybe more to this side. Do I actually have to climb this thing? That's kinda not fun. No. Sneaky little lightning bolt. I'm still digging the fact that it's a different color compared to the other other of the islands right now. Actually, it would be cool if every other island would have a different colored lightning. At least in Inazuma. That would be absolutely nice. Ah, here we go. If I do remember correctly, there is one thing I need to pick over here. I think it was over here, and that is the viewpoint. Investigate the altar. The viewpoint which supposedly will arrive eventually here somewhere.
Another monster?
Yo. Okay, that's a problem. I wish I had... a person called Amber now with me. And we could go on to the fight with it from a distance basically then. This will take a moment. Frightful monster, Russo, calm down. It's been thousands of years since. What? I wish I managed to read what was written there fully. Frightful monster. Why? Looks like you've got to make this guy pipe down a little bit. Oh, I mean, they're trying. Okay, let's not run. Got it.
Well, that's finally over. Phew, Paimon really broke his sweat back there.
And you were doing the fighting, eh?
Oh, come on, Paimon's palms were getting all clammy watching you fight. Wow, I saw everything that was so cool, Lumina, so cool.
You truly were impressive. That was very eye-opening.
Paimon's still concerned about something. Why would there be this sort of monster here?
We fought one before back on Amakumo Peak.
Yeah, Paimon remembers that one too. But we seem to forget something important.
The feather.
Oh, that's right.
What's this got to do with the feathers? So,
Earlier we took a commission from the Adventurers Guild and went to Sarah Island to investigate. And you don't need to remember.
Honestly, I would need a flashback. Because it's been like 2 months or even longer. Given how I played this game.
A talking cat. Wow, a talking cat, really? Yeah, that's not the main point, come on. So, while we're investigating Amakuno Peak, we defeated a monster just like this one, after which we got this special feather. So that's where you got your Thunderbird feather, Lumia.
That means the thunder manifestations that appeared here at Amakumo Peak must have something to do with the Thunderbird.
If Smith were here, she'd say something like...
This sounds like good foreshadowing material.
Funny.
We don't look like you found it funny, Kama.
No, I didn't find it quite amusing.
Still, Paimon thinks we've got a good picture of what's going on now, eh, Lumina?
Let's be extra sure.
That's right, Paimon thinks we're more or less get it already.
Use the feather. Touch the feather.
Since you have allowed this one, it only so slowly blotted to the surf. Then until I can capture, hear that human ruse song once more, may these lands fall under an eternal catastrophe.
So that's what happened.
It's as I thought.
So that's what happened. And here I thought...
Sink. Sink, mate. You have to sink.
I thought Kappa's had forgotten about this. I thought that this happened because you didn't approve the ceremony. Because you didn't like me.
Well, technically, that is one of the reasons as well, you could say. Not approving of the ceremony like that. Even though it was more about you being the sacrifice. Anywho. You said that she was your friend, mate.
Friends don't forget their friends' worth that easily. She's been waiting for you to sing for her all this time.
Yeah, you're right. I did tell her that I would sing for her. Go on. But I haven't seen her now for a long time now. Go on.
Should we tell him, that the Thunderbird was killed on Sarah Island?
How should we put this?
So rude.
The Thunderbird has migrated to Sarah Island, yeah.
That's right. Didn't we tell you before that we saw this huge storm cloud at Shutter Mountain on Sarah Island? That's where the Thunderbird lives now. We want to go up to Amakumo Peak to see the awesome face of the great Thunderbird.
But the Thunderbird was super busy.
That's right, and she has lots of baby Thunderbirds too. They're up in the clouds right now, and they don't come down much.
Baby Thunderbirds.
So there is this vortex storm cloud over Sarah Island.
Yeah, that's formed by Kappatsir and the little Thunderbirds as they play and fly in circles.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I've never seen it with my own eyes, but it already sounds unbelievably amazing. Kappatsir must have been mightier than I imagined.
And we did say before that we go outside on adventures together, didn't we?
You remember you did say that we'd go to see other places.
Wanna go sing for Kappatsir?
Even if she's busy and you can see her?
Wow, could I?
Of course.
Yep, we had agreement with her. We not want to go back on her word.
That's right.
Awesome! But I've tried leaving Tsurumi Island before and I always end up back here again.
That is a bit of a problem.
There has to be a way.
But I would like to ask Kama some things as well. Hang on.
Alright.
Kama.
What is it?
Were you about to say that the Thunderbird is dead or something?
What? No! I was going to talk about the story that Lady Sumida told me. What do you take me for? Seriously? How could I tell a child like Rue such a thing?
Come on, Paimon, have a little faith. Hey? Paimon is enough already. So about getting rid of that Tsurumi Island. He says he can't leave this place.
Perhaps Tsurumi Island sustains his existence in some way.
That's the case. What we've learned so far, the strange happenings to Tsurumi Island were caused by the Thunderbird destroying it. It feels like we can follow the line of reasoning to find solution.
We could use the feathers?
Paimon gets what you're trying to say. Do you mean if the state of Tsurumi Island now is due to ley line disorders caused by the Thunderbird's power, then this feather, which also has the same power, might be able to sustain Rue's existence. Are we on the same page?
Sure, very clever Paimon, pot or something.
Hehe, of course.
You know what, I think you'll get along with Lady Sumida just fine.
Paimon's not sure if you're complimenting her, sir.
She told me a story once about a god of fertility who dwelt within the wet fields and who would travel afar with a human.
Paimon doesn't mean wanna be mean or anything, but you're picking up her habit of going off topic, Kama. But whatever the case, since we decided what to do, let's just give it a try. It's better than nothing after all.
Agreed. Well, if you don't mind, I shan't accompany you on this particular trip. I'd like to take this opportunity to have a look at the place where my ancestors once stayed.
But it's storming.
I know, I'll be fine, don't worry. I mean, we live in Nazuma. Stormy days are our bread and butter.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong about that. I wonder, I mean, can you sing over here? I feel like maybe it would work a little bit at least. You're back! Ready to go? Yup! Touch this Thunderbird feather. Good luck, sure! Go to the Seirai Island. Alright, we'll do it the fast way.
Wow, this is the world outside the fog. No way. I'm sorry, Lumina. It's great, but, you know, Electro Archon, oh, blah, blah, blah.
I hope she didn't break her legs there.
So up there, that's
Amakumo Peak. That's right, the
Thunderbird Kapachit up there in the sky. She's the reason can't come down to hear you sing, but if you do, Paimon, sure she will hear you.
Lumina, Paimon. Actually, I know all about it. Or should I say I've guessed what happened to Kapachiran to me?
Eh? Where are we?
No, it's alright. I'm so glad that I got to know you. I mean, you even got me off Tsurumi Island to see the world outside. I could never imagine that I could do this in the past. You're both really awesome. Clouds in the sky, the super special grass, and rocks up in the air. These were all Kapachiran's doing, right? She's so cool too. Even the air smells different. I mean, I'm not used to it, but it's amazing. Well then, the weather is not the same anymore, but I've come to sing you a song, Kapachir. I'm not singing.
Phew, I sure haven't sung in a long time. That was great. I'm sure Kapachir heard me too.
I'm sure she did.
Let's get back then. I'd like to send this feather back to Kapachir's home.
Interesting. Oh no. There should be a trust here, right? To be fair, there should be a teleport waypoint to this place, like inside, literally. Buzz off. I might have made a mistake by not recovering stamina. Ah, no, it's fine. Everything under control. Sort of. And we drop down. Investigate the altar again.
How strange. I've only been far away for a while, but it feels like it's been ages. I'm back and so is Kapazir.
Is she?
So beautiful. If only I could have seen such sights together with everyone. Ah, but I'm happy just to be able to do it with you too. Still, the world beyond the fog is amazing. I never knew the sky was so up or so large. I wonder what the places Camo went to were like.
I mean, we can go see.
That's right, that's a really big place. We've met lots of interesting and nice people along the way too. You'll hit it off with them in no time. There's loads and loads of awesome food too. Sweet madame, so tofu, sticky honey roast. Yeah, sweet madame sound like they're great. That's right. We had a ton of those in our journey, haven't we, Lumine? Oh yeah, we also met a certain tone-deaf bard in our journey. He loves music too, but he doesn't matter. I'm sure it would be the best of friends.
I don't know if it's a good idea to try the befriending tone deaf part. Heavy.
Maybe you'll even perform together in Mondstadt City Square.
I would rather introduce him to like Yunjin or Xinyan when it comes to music.
Oh, we can take you on adventures. Lumines, I realize that we go to all sort of places like Super High Up, Wangxin. Yep, I know, and I'd love to follow you outside as well. Hey? Thank you, Lumina, Paimon. It's all thanks to you that I was able to fulfill my promise with Kapazir, and I guess everyone doesn't look all weird anymore. I'm sorry. I thought that you'd broken the purchase, and I blame you for that, even though you're both good people. It's alright, it's alright. We've been on lots of adventures and got ourselves into a ton of misunderstandings. Don't take it too hard. And even if you don't want to travel with us, we've got friends who'll take care of you. We know a young lady your age in Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius.
Are you referring to Noel? Oh no! Claire, that's right, our little terrorist.
So please leave through my land with us, Rue. When I went to Tsar Island to sing for Kapazir, I could feel that a piece of me was in the feather. That's why I'd like you to take the feather of hers on your travels. This way I can travel with you as well. We'll even bring Kapazir with us too.
We'll go see the outside world and we'll hear what songs they have to sing.
Paimon.
Yep, you don't have to worry about me. It was great going outside, but it was real tiring too. I'd like to rest for a bit. You can go ahead first. Oh, that's right. Could you please thank Big Brother come after me?
We will see you around.
Yep, let's meet again. We'll definitely meet again. We meet again! Everything's better now. It's all thanks to you two. I'm truly blessed to have the chance to call you both my friends. I wish we could join you on your journey. But I'm really tired right now. I need to sleep. Please go ahead. I'll just be resting here for a while. We'll meet again sometime, for sure.
Farewell, youngster. Viewpoint. The last viewpoint has been found. Did he disappear? No, he's still here. Okay, Sumida, let's go. Poor little guy. Still, though, if you think about it, it's so messed up that in the world, like, things like human sacrifices were a thing. Yo.
Oh, you know what? Mr. is even more bizarre than the Blood Chronicles of the Sea of Fog working title. Also, stop calling me Lady this and Lady that already. You're an important friend of mine. Hey?
Understood, Lady Sumida.
Oh, come on. Should I call you a pedant for the ages or... Hello there. Oh my, it's the legendary Lumina. And Paimon, the legendary Paimon. Hey? Hey, funny, shouldn't she make some retort at this juncture? It's like we're departing from her character profile somehow.
What?
Basically, that's what we call a combination of image, traits, and history. Characters must adhere to the behavior prescribed in their profiles, or they will seem well out of character.
Have some consideration for the feelings of other, please.
Hey, sorry?
So what about Drew? He says he's thankful to you. Is that so? I see.
Wait, what happened? Why am I the only person who seems out of the loop here? Never mind, let's not stand out here. A change of studies in order, I think.
I agreed to take Paimon out for a good meal.
I'll pay. Consider this treat courtesy of a future contracted writer with Young Publishing House and winner of the This Novel is Amazing grand prize.
I haven't tried Anna's cooking in a long time. I think I haven't tried Anna's cooking ever.
Dun, 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 dun. Well then, I think we had what to eat. Don't be shy now.
Oh, that's dangerous words what you just said. Paimon activates unlimited stomach works.
You too, Kama. As for me, I'll start with a 3-flavored skewer.
You have rather sumptuous meal. During this time you'll tell Sumida what happened.
Thank you, Miss Sumida. It's no problem. I've been troubling you all this time after all. The commission has been successfully completed. I'd say the results far surpass my expectations. I don't want to get one mouse here at first to use as a reference for my writing. But thanks to your perseverance, I not only got that, but also the story of the Sea of Fog and of the Millennium Spanning, Weight of a Young Lady on Tsurumi Island. If my writing was better, this story would win me. This novel is amazing, grand prize for sure. But Kama's also changed quite a bit.
I'd say these are all far more important than the completion of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog working title.
We've also met some important friends. We didn't have a chance to travel through, but like you said, we'll definitely meet again.
He'll keep his word, hopefully.
Yup, I'm sure he will. After all, he waited for so long just to keep his other promise. Well then, Miss Sumida, when will we get to read the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog?
Okay, well, that's... I've decided to stop writing it for now.
Hey, wait, what? But we worked so hard to...
And no, it's not the issue with you. Please don't misunderstand. I wish to go traveling next. To gather more reference material. I learned something very important during this commission. In the years prior to this, I lived only to create and write. I learned fishing from Kujirai to write about character who fishes for living. His correct profile was that of a master of war who secluded himself in a fishing village and lived a peaceful life there until... Ahem. Oh, right, sorry. I was went off topic again. So, in order to better describe parties conduct illicit activities under a fictional national lockdown command, I created a smuggling network that bypassed the outland affairs against... You have a really impressive drive. Well, it was mostly Kama's doing, and we discarded that work due to writing bottleneck, which eventually resulted in the collapse of the network. I've always been like this. I stopped fishing because I stopped writing that fisherman character, and to appreciate the Grand Narkim Shrine because I wanted to write about the shrine maintenance work. But I understand now what I mean, that's what writers do as far as I know. But I understand now that I cannot just live, learn, travel, and adventure for the sake of writing novels. I must live, learn, travel, adventure, and extract stories from there from which I shall write novels. What's this different? Kam was not born as the last son of Tsurumi Island for the sake of a story, nor did Ru stay in the Sea of Fog so many years to be featured in a tale. And that's not why the two of you adventure and travel either, right? When I heard Miss Catherine describe adventures, I thought to myself that you're just like the main character, Kino, in Kino's travels, and her companion, Hermes. The only difference is that no one has written your story. You are the story itself. That's nicely said. A pair of Atlanters who don't quite fit in anywhere. Thanks. Whose names are Lumine and Paimon. They stride across many strange lands and meet all sorts of people. They are drawn into all kinds of wicked plots and all manner of cruel wars, and each one of their adventures shall coalesce into shining gold. As Paimon has mentioned before, such a blurb would definitely suit you to... As such, aside from asking you to help me gather reference material, I also wanted to understand you. Oh, Jesus, she talks so much. Humor, so that I might find the seeds of story in the future. And I think I found it. The seeds of a story are to be found in life and one's travels, and not in character profiles, flowcharts, setting maps, and definitely not in the things that you learn just to learn how to write them. As such, I've decided to stop writing and start traveling. Until the time comes when the story begins to sprout, and then I will have an easy win in this novel is amazing competition to become a writer contracted by Yahoo Publishing House. Come with me. We don't know where we're going, nor do we know when we'll return to Inazuma. We might even encounter many dangers, but that's exactly why I'd like you to stay by my side. Of course, it's fine if you're not willing. I mean, everyone has their own life to lead. I don't mind. No, that's not right. I'm more than willing. Let me come with you.
Kama's really changed, man.
I think that's great. Let's be off then.
Yeah? So suddenly?
Well, a real journey is on one that's full of pleasant surprises and little accidents, right?
This might be a bit too surprising, but still, please take care of yourselves.
No worries. No worries. I'm sure we'll be alright no matter what happens so long as Kama's around. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. If we should meet again, then let's do so where the sunset meets the sea. Then I'll see if your soul, which shines so clear like a diamond, has had any dust laid up on it or not. What? It's the famous closing lines of the vagabond novice Yamabukiro no Horotan. Well, then, Lumina Paimon, let's part ways here.
Whee!
You finally reached the far side of the Sea of Fog. Anything else? Yeah, I think I picked... Didn't pick one achievement. Oh, there it is. 100%! Complete a certain author's reference gathering commission. And complete the following achievements to receive a name card. Cool. A name card. Yay. How could I live without it? Oh, I like this one the most, honestly. How are we standing on? 147.
Yeah, not good enough.
20 minutes. Okay, let's descend into Economia for a second. I'm totally will have to run around once again here. If there is something so weird. Also those stars challenges, trials is what it's called in the game, right? But yeah, I will actually want to unlock Economia because that way I could jump into it a little bit, maybe tomorrow even, and start gathering stuff from it. Whee! Okay. Whoa. Let's not drop with too much power there. Okay, I'm liking this area already. Investigate the cavern. Pearl.
Yeah.
Technically I don't need those pearls. It's not like I have Kokomi. And as far as my... Can I have... I can fish this. Interesting.
So, what is Economia?
Hello. Oh, it activated on its own? That's so weird. I'm so not picking that chest, by the way. Wait. What's this? Oh, okay. Oh boy. He noticed. God damn it. No thanks. Oh, there are two of them. Nice. Not really evil. Come on. Missed. Not sure if I picked both. Well, no, I didn't. Gotcha. Fuck, they were... Oh no. Oh no. Common chest, okay. It is time to open up the browser and the Genshin interactive map. It's loading, okay. It is loading. Not Sumeru, not Sumeru, Inazuma. Technically, to Sumeru we also have yet to go. Which is ridiculous. First of, what is the viewpoint? Oh, there it is. So I did pick up this one. It is unlocked, right? Archive. In geography. Inazuma. Yeah, there it is. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. Boom. Nice. And now unlock Economia. We are somewhere in this corner. Oh crap, this area only has teleports. And nothing else. Interesting. How very curious. Okay, I wonder if right now my location is this. Yeah. That's 1 out of 57 common chests. Alright. Nice. What is the quest? Go deeper into the cave. Alright. Standard ore, so whatever. Silly. No. No. Not interested.
It sure took going before we saw what computers every civilization. Let's get closer and have a look.
Trial. Oh. Nope. The music is so calmful. Sort of digging that, not gonna lie. I should have not closed them up.
God damn it. The fluffs and bolts on this big door must be the key sigils. Let's have a look around. From what I experienced in the past, we'll probably need to do something else first.
Paimon. Paimon the Great Adventurer. Alright, let's trigger this. Would be nice to trigger all of them because... I guess we are somewhere over here. Okay, it's this one. Bless you for actually putting the photos on that map as well. That's... Oh, whoops. Now you can see the Ganyu wallpaper as well. Ganyu. Oh, I noticed this today as well. miHoYo is playing really dirty. They put Eula now in TCG for a battle, right? Like they really trying to pick a fight. Investigate the nearby area and search for clues. Seems like this is somewhere higher. There we go.
I see a chest.
Oh boy. Oh, I totally thought it was a complete cave. Sort of luckily, I guess, just a passage. It's kind of funny, but in some of the sort of activities, like the jump, for example, sometimes Sarah totally sounds like the voice actress for Raiden, so Miyuki Sawashiro. They totally sound quite similar.
Yeah.
Oh, you beat. You little punk. It's cool that you want to fight. I don't want to do it now.
Yeah.
Also, we'll be wrapping up soon, as per usual. At around 4. In the morning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I feel like I'm in the wrong spot for some reason. Like climbing wise. That's kind of nuts. Examine the Great Gate and look for a way to progress. Okay. Yep, I totally can see tomorrow having 10 wishes. There's also from that. Just with triggering achievement after achievement, nice. Investigate the hidden path. Wait. I mean, we could just go sort of around? Whatever. I wish, like the path actually, the map actually would unlock for us here. I mean, 2 of the teleports are triggered. But I guess usually it was the statuette of 7 that would trigger everything.
Yeah.
This has to wait.
Yeah.
Challenge. Whoa. Okay. Slimes. Standard ore, so meh at the moment at least. Go to the door. Okay. Hello. Ow!
Yeah.
Looks like this is where we need to use the key of the moon above the deep. The music changed. Holy crap. Wow. Did not expect that.
Wow! Paimon never thought there'd be such a huge place underneath Tsurumi Island. Looks like our goal is that place in the middle. Alright then, Lumina, let's head in. Steadily now. Those ruins seem to be closer to us. Let's start there. Buildings means people once upon a time anyway. And where there is people, there will be writing. And where there's writing and paper, there will be those hints that we can't even read.
That's so true. That's so true. Boop. Okay, let me have a look. Where are we now? Okay, the teleport. Seems like it's here. Seems like the right there. Right there. Okay, so that's 3 teleports out of 24 in total. And the map still doesn't want to show up. That's quite weird. And a little annoying. $75. Okay. The tempo we are going, we might. Whoa, whoa! Huh. Off we go! I think to the right. I think this is this. Maybe to the left in the end. There is something flying here. Wait, unless it's the water? Nah, it can't be water. Like perfect landing. Right on the edge. Tick. Nice. Hello? I'm sorry? Totally thought that was a, opponent. Okay, Hilly Churls, I'm not fighting you. We don't have time for this crap. What is this?
Yeah.
Is it about this building? Oh, what? Oh, okay, collectible like the Electroculusis, I think, or whatever. Alright. Not right now. There are things that are important, and there are things that are more and less important. Where is this? Oh my... like this. I wonder if it's this one. It's probably this one.
Yeah.
That was also good music there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that seems to be that type of collectible over here. Even though I don't really see this on the
心、弓、
原
矢
神は
の三位一体を維持してこそ聖国を射ることができる。
Oh, I think I get it. No, I don't. It's clearly not this. Oh, this must be that. Economia. Oh, it's a phase gate. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's continue. We'll get to that place and the game will tell us we have to run further, probably.
Yeah.
It seems like here. Whoops, missed. Totally missed.
ならぬ戦況だ。
Totally missed. Investigated the ruin ahead. I guess I should do a little switcheroo. Abyss order. I guess we shouldn't be surprised about that. Healing time. Jesus, the music is such a banger. No. What the fuck? Naruhodo. Talk to the person on the second floor. What? How are you here? Also, first floor. That's not the second floor. That's the first floor. We are right now on floor 0, which is ground floor. The guy is on the first floor. Honestly. I... What's up, man?
Hey, trying to trespass, are we? Huh? Wait, maybe not. I correct myself. You must be the heroes who have come to retrieve the corral this time, are you not?
Two! Hey! So recounting Paimon too!
Well, I was originally thinking that got me a shrine couldn't possibly be so short-handed that they're only sending one person, right? So, sir, my expectations exceeded. There's actually 2 of you.
2 is plenty.
I love your gusto and optimism. Good stuff. I hope that by the end of this, you'll complete the team as well. I'm sure the 3 of us will get on swimmingly. Let me introduce myself. I'm a researcher who has come to assist you. Call me Anjo. My main duty is to organize and translate clues regarding the trial to guide you on your path.
Ooh, that's nice. We've always had to rely on our own memory to figure out the puzzle we encounter elsewhere.
You know what? You would actually be more professional than me then. I mean, I'm just a scholar.
But Tsuyuko said...
Tsuyuko, right here. Didn't she say that there will be some clerical staff on hand to assist the hero?
She did say something like that.
Exacto mundo. I mean, it would be quite a stretch to expect you to learn Byakuya Kyoku's script from scratch. And that's where I'm coming in. I'm here to help translate documents and hints. Any questions for me?
What do you know about the central tower?
Oh, that's the heart of the trial. A building known as Nichi Mikoshi, which also means Chariot of the Sun. I believe that it will be defended by a barrier right now. Its original purpose was to protect the citizens, but at present, we cannot enter unless it is disabled. Now I can see the questions peeping up in your face already, so let me just explain how we're going to break this barrier. First, we need to find something known as the Golden Bridle. According to related literature, it's a device that is less than an armful in size.
Oh, so it's a rope, not a rope.
The name is simply derived from a Byakuya Koku's legends. They said that the sun and the moon were moved by the chariots of the gods. Why am I not in the full screen mode? And the Golden Bridle was Byakuya Koku's national treasure.
Treasure?
That's right. Byakuya Koku. That's the name of this place. A nether realm without light. Byakuya Koku. That place where sins piled high and the ever night only to be cleansed, revealing their true colors. But back to the trial. The people of Byakuya Koku were saved by the great serpent and thus reattained the light of the heaven. They all moved above the depths. Just so you know, that's what my name means, above the depths. Anyway, the people of Watatsumi archived Byakuya Koku's facilities after leaving that place. As for this place, this is one of those very facilities, the library of Byakuya Koku. The facilitated future trials, the Golden Bridle was moved closer by, to the back of the library to be exact. So find the Golden Bridle is the first part of the trial. Well, that's what the trial guidebook in the library says anyways.
How do you get here earlier than us?
Oh, Dad, you're the heroes. Yours is the rough, narrow road up to the front gate of the trial. As for us support staff, we have our own side routes and back doors. Anyone of more plebeian persuasion who managed to sneak in isn't gonna get very far. Without the key of the move path tip to open the gate, the trial and its contents will not activate. Plus, it's not as if ordinary people understand Byakuya Koku's script anyway. They wouldn't be able to figure the clues out. Without the Golden Bridle, there is no entering Enkanomiya and probing the secrets of its eternal night. If you don't trust me, you're free to rough me up a bit. Don't drag me back to the surface afterwards, thanks. As you can see, I'm just a scholar with a thirst for knowledge, and with a certain tome that he must find in Byakuya Koku.
Well, he said this much, and it certainly doesn't look like he's trying to trick us. Paimon thinks we can trust him for a while, Lumine.
Thanks for the token of faith. Well, I've covered the basics of the trial with you. Off you get then. This Golden Bridle isn't going to find itself. Oh, one other thing, I believe that this picture behind me matches Enkanomiya's topography. I such you study it carefully before handing out.
Unlock them up. Please unlock me them up, I beg you. Unlock me them up. Yes, please unlock. Let's fucking go. Now that's what I'm talking about. We'll get those teleports. And I'm off to get some sleep. Even though I'm not tired. But have to be sort of, just sort of, a little bit of a responsible adult. Why can't I climb there? Just why? Why did you drop down? Just why? Buzz off. And the next one is here. Okay, so actually where I'm looking, sort of. Oh boy. Already fought this guy for, even today. So I know it's beatable. That's good. Where is it? There we go. Boop. The Day of Light. Light up the Enkanomiya map. Coral Branch. Mechanism Trial Challenges. Chests. Silly. Okay. The usual. 101. Wait a second. Shouldn't... But it's after 4. It's usually... Usually it's triggered now. Wait a second. I'll quickly log out and log in again. Because it's normally triggered at 4 AM, literally. It's after 4. If I log back in again, for normally it wouldn't even wait for that. We might be able to try getting a certain Frosty Archer. And then we can end it, like, in peace. Nope, it's not triggered for some reason. The Welkin. That's so weird. Because it's literally 4 AM right now. Oh, whatever. Okay, I think tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow, so today, during the day, a little bit. I probably will turn on the game during the day. I will run around Tsurumi Island to see how many supposed chests that I opened before for some reason respawned. And in Enkanomiya here, I will check. Well, definitely would like to try the first. Yeah, I'll probably go around the first island that we already covered, because now we are on like a second one, so I will not touch this one at all. Yeah, and that's the end message. We're cutting it right here today. The Genshin has been shut down. Yeah. Dude, I would... Now that I think about it, I would actually like to get Ganyu, not gonna lie. I'll prepare the screen for her tomorrow. And we'll summon her. And we'll probably fail. Because let's face it, with 10... Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But what ifs. It's not like with the... with the next banner miHoYo is giving someone that I would like, I think. What's the next banner now that I think about it? Next banner. 8 days ago. Yoimiya, Yaemika. I have Yoimiya. I failed with getting a... Dude, they played me dirty now. I wish they did it the other way around. That phase 1 was phase 2 and phase 2 was phase 1. That way I could actually save up and try for Yae. As I absolutely don't have interest in getting the dudes. Funnily enough. Actually, I guess Kazuha would not be so bad, but whatever. I mean, I kind of don't care. Anywho, we are going to cut it right now. For some reason I refreshed the chat, which was a mistake. Which was a mistake, but I can still access it from Twitch directly, I guess. From the Twitch directly. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Almost 2 hours. Alright, so Swanri has joined the gang, sort of. Super appreciated that. Glad to have you on board. Among... Wait, how many people now? 45? Among 45 people now. Wow. Wait, there is no lag on Twitch at all? That's surprising. Okay, there is a little bit of a lag. And Nguyen Son Hung, from what I see, a raid, very much appreciated the raid, that's for sure. With 2 people, yeah, party of 2 viewers. That was super appreciated. I do believe that was the second raid in total that we've gotten here. I actually do not know what the mentioned person played. they did not publish the VOD or anything, sadly enough. Anyway, this will also be dropping on YouTube, in case you prefer maybe to watch it there. Here is the link, and of course, I'm not linked in Streamlabs, so here is the link. And we are also playing A Sky Full of Stars right now. It's a visual novel from miHoYo, or should I say from Pooltop, which was then delivered in English by miHoYo. A super fun game overall. I have a little bit pre-recorded, which is awesome. But with that being said, this VOD will be on YouTube, of course. It will be on Twitch, of course, and later will come to YouTube. Probably not today, but maybe on Monday. Monday or Tuesday I should render it and drop it there as well. Yeah, with that being said, we are going to cut it right here. Honestly, feel free to drop it on YouTube, really. There is much more content there. As I would say focus more on it, sort of. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for so long that it is more of a focus. It doesn't mean I'm like not trying to get over here more, that's for sure. Given that I was here last Monday and now on this lovely Saturday night. Yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna trigger some music, attribution not required. Let's go with let's go with something ambient this time around. Dreams of River Ganga. Actually, Lotus Pond. Let's go with this one, Lotus Pond. Or maybe not, because it's dramatic supposedly. Let's go with this one, Dreams of River Ganga. Not terrible. Alright. I'm out. Have a wonderful second part of the weekend, so the Sunday.